Just hit record and go. Just hit record and go. It's kind of like how I've been going about doing this. Um, Hi. It's been a while since I've done something like this, like, but I could just sit here and just literally just sit at and look at the camera and spoke. I apologize beforehand because my mic stand is right here instead of in front of my computer. It's my setup for I have for the God of War recording, so I have my mic stand like closer to me while I'm facing, so I don't. Anyways, um, I don't know what I'm gonna title this video. Maybe I'll figure it out like probably afterwards I record this, but I guess this is basically a update video, so to speak, just to talk to you guys directly in terms of the state of things here on this channel. I guess I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna say because it's a weird thing because I've never had I never had like a subject matter, to work on. Uh, yeah, I'm bad to picking a subject and sticking to it. That's probably it. I'm not bad at conversation starters. Uh, well, so because there's not much to talk about, not unless I get real personal. And well, for the most part, I feel indifferent, so to speak, in terms of what have I've accomplished so far because of oh man, I really honestly don't know. I just wake up, do a video, and post it. It's troubling, I guess, to get behind someone like me when you kind of don't know me. uh, and that's my fault. Honestly, it is because I'm not a type of person to talk about myself. Up till like recently, um, when I started to do Tom McDonald reactions. I kind of let it out to let people know. I'm sure it since it's on the internet, pretty much the world knows that that I lost my job. Right, basically, since basically like a month ago, and I always hit myself with that optimism. I know I'll bounce back, and I'm not in any financial crisis, and that's why I kind of like dedicated my time to this channel, and so because it was something that I wanted to pursue. Now that certain things are no longer in the way, I can I can focus here, and I like doing this. It's fun. I enjoy doing this, but I often have to face the reality of things when just because I don't the bills don't disappear. Once you even if you when you lose your job, the bills don't disappear. So uh, and that's the truth. And I'm not saying this as some sort of like I'm sort of sudden ad campaign saying, "Hey, I'm feeling down and now. Please give me money." No, I don't want your money. I'll figure it out. I'll figure a way out. I'll figure something how to deal with all that. But this whole video is derailed. I wonder if I can even edit this into a cohesive video because it's just me sitting here talking to a camera, and I have no one else to really talk to. Um, I believe it's mostly maybe maybe this will be a therapeutic moment for me because I often don't run my content by anybody. I basically just do everything myself, and maybe one or two person will get a sneak peek here and there, and I try to get their opinions on it, but sometimes I feel like sometimes I don't get the reactions that I was looking for in a sense. There's gonna be a lot of cuts of this video, I know for sure, because I'm gonna be sitting here pausing, looking away, and stuff. But I guess, uh, because I'm trying to find something to talk about, and it's weird. It's weird for me, for say it the least. But I'm gonna try to keep this under 20 minutes. Cause I know I'm already around like 10 minutes, and I don't know if I can edit this in 20 minutes. Uh, I guess I can talk about my life. Maybe it'll give you guys some insights about who I am and what I'm about. If you guys are new here, you guys can call me Raj. Rajma Rose is usually I usually go by, or you guys can call me by my channel name, The Game Rose. uh, I'm feeling awkward because it's kind of like it feels like it's like my first video all over again. When I first started out, I always felt so awkward, and but I mean, what can I expect? Well, I mean, what do you expect when you're trying to establish a personality on the internet and hoping that people will accept you, and then only to realize that there's an algorithm that you gotta follow certain specific guidelines. If you do certain this, doing certain that, that's when you can finally reach people and hopefully reach the most people. You gotta spread your videos out to other places. A lot of people always say like, hey, why don't you share this to Facebook or Twitter? And on Twitter and Facebook, I have literally nobody who interacts with me on there. Literally almost nobody interacts with me on there. Oh, I'm such a loner. It's kind of sad, really. I have all these followers, all these people who are in my quote unquote circle. I hardly talk to them. I got a whole slew of people in my Discord list. I got a list of people in Steam, but I don't talk to them. I don't know why. I don't know what I don't know what prevents me. Maybe it's that level of self doubt that a lot of people go through. At the end of the day, you're like, you know what? I'm just don't want to deal with people. I don't know. I'm sorry, you're gonna hear this a lot, because and I'll try my best to like not be too repetitive in my words. Uh, yeah, the editing's gonna be fun on this. Um, but it is getting close to the end of the year, and I'm trying to reflect on what I've done so far, what I've accomplished. Every year gone, a year passed. I get older. While I'm still in my 20s, that time is literally gonna disappear, and just like that. In fact, I stopped kept track of my age since like 25. I believe I'm 27 right now. That's how busy I am. I don't keep track of my age. Even when I don't have a job, I'm still busy. And how does that work, right? What's in my eye? Anyways, I do this channel for fun and as a hobby, and I don't do anything for any specific gains or means. It's just something that I do for fun, and it's out there for people to enjoy. Now I know that it's not algorithm friendly, but at the same time, it kind of bothers me. And my policy still stands: so long as I entertain one person, I've done a good job. If I earned your subscriber, I've done a good job. And I honestly, I hope to see you guys around often. whenever I decided to get that new subscriber. And I thought that was kind of like what was gonna be like the natural way of things. When you earn a subscriber, it's like, yes, I know I can count on you to be that returning viewer and stuff, in a sense. But it's an everyday competition whenever you post a video, and someone decides, yeah, and you decide to go, well, I could spend 5 minutes with this guy or 20 minutes with this guy, or I can go and to someone who's 10 times better, and I know 9 times out of 10 you're gonna go to that person who's better, and I don't blame you for it. I don't blame you. Shoot, I don't watch my stuff. Why would I watch it? I created it. In fact, I think I pretty much derailed this video like several times. I did say I was going to talk about myself. Um, like I said, I've for most of my entire life, I guess I've been traveling. That's all ever been doing. That's why I guess I can't commit to one thing too easily, or so wholeheartedly. I can't. Because whenever time I've every time I keep doing it, it always seems like it's always temporary for me. I was like I said, I was if every time anyone asks me like where you from, I always say I'm from all over, and it's not uncommon in my case, because a lot of people are of family military backgrounds, and so I often tell them, say I was born in Florida, raised in Ohio, lived in Tennessee, Kentucky border, and I've been flipping flopping through those states. I've been to all the colds of Alaska. I've been to the hot summers of the Saint Virgin Islands. I've been to Puerto Rico for a night. I've been all over. I've been to California, paid my respects to Michael Jackson's grave, and not his grave, but his stars. But I just I've been to Pennsylvania for a church trip one time. I've been to pretty much the whole four corners of this entire United States, and during the times of when I've ever settled, it's always been I'm here for the next few years, and then next thing you know, I'm gone. And like I said, it's not uncommon. It always been upsetting for me, but I've gotten used to it. Starting when I was a kid, and going all the way up to the high school. I couldn't even graduate correctly. You know, so I guess that's why I'm always having trouble connecting with people, because I've never stuck around long enough to connect with people. I'm always on the move, on the go. I'm the busybody. And it's not something that I've taken after my folks. It's just that's just how my lifestyle has been. I'm here for the next couple of years. Next, I'm changing schools. The friends I made, I have to say goodbye to them, because I can't visit them anymore. So I mean, I'll have their phone number. They'll probably call here and there, and then at some point, I get too busy to even think about calling them or emailing them, and this is when during the early ages of social media, when phones were the phone calls were the only way to make to connect to people, and I used to call people before, and then emails became a thing. Got my first email, and that became a thing. Talking on a messenger, then that MySpace became the popular social media. You know, how that song and dance goes. And like I said, over time, it's just I can't I can't. I don't know what's. I don't know. Maybe it's that there's this nagging feeling, or a sense of self doubt. I think there is a sense of self doubt within me. I don't know. I need to meet people, and that's why I kind of like try to extend my reach online. Like I said, I like all I do is for fun. I like to meet new people. I would love to meet new people and connect with them. And at the same time, God, where was I? You can tell I've been alone for quite some time, despite, being with so many people. Yeah, elementary school, like I said, it's hard to keep memories intact when people often reminisce throughout their whole school lives. And it's like, well, yeah, I remember back at this school when I did this and that. And it's like, how long have I been there and what did I even do? I mean, I could probably can bring a nugget of good people here and there, like my fifth grade teacher. He's the one who taught me how to spell numinal ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis, and that was a fun spelling test. During my middle school, I've have this Coca-Cola machine um that I got doing a fundraiser for band class. Um, and high school is a jumble for me. It really is. I believe I've been through like 3 or 4 high schools, so it's been difficult for me to even think about any fun times I had, and any fun times I really do remember. It's usually when I was hanging with my sister's friends. My sister's friends are um always easier to get along, and was like, I don't know. At the same time, they weren't my friends, so just people I just hang out with. Guess the whole awkwardness kind of like just stems on not just only self doubt, but a little sense of fear, a level of fear that I always have, and like I said, it's normal. It's a normal feeling, but over and all, it's hard to come together with a definitive fun moment with when going through my school life, and that is, I graduated weirdly. If you see like up there, you'll I doubt some of y'all will zoom in and enhance. I believe because because the top one up there, that's my high school graduate certificate, and the bottom right here is a second high school graduation certificate. Certificate. The top one is the official one. The bottom one is a reciprocal graduate certificate, meaning that I this during my senior year, I graduated for through going through these guys' standards while attending this school. It's silly, I know, but they gave me that choice during my last few weeks, so I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure, why not? Because I wanted to be done with school. I wanted out, and I got out. And I believe that second one there's my college degree, a certificate, really, not much of a degree. A certificate saying that I passed a few classes. Yay! I went to college. Huzzah! Um, but now I'm reaching to a point in life is like I should have already at this point should know what I want, but at the same time I'm like, well, what do I want? I'm still trying to find that answer. Now, and I'm thinking it's somewhere through this. I think it's somewhere here because I've often been drawn to like, why don't I just make a video and see what happens? That curiosity, and hopefully that I'll reach that one person, and hope of reaching that one group of people who I can connect to, and some for some reason may follow up on it, or I might find that I don't know, some level of kinship. And it's all I'm sure most of it just boils down to me trying to be more confident. I think that's the term what I'm looking for. Confidence. I need more confidence, and that's why I'm try to post more videos. You know, the more I do it, repetition over time, I will get better. The more and more you do it, the easier it becomes. That's why I'm I'm pretty sure like if I were to go by history, I'm pretty sure I've done over. If you guys don't, if you guys were here prior to my video purge on this channel, I've done roughly probably like 400 videos. And I know that's nowhere close to like enough in terms of getting it right. Because, even the top YouTubers, even to this day, still struggle. So, at least I find solace in that. But, you know, they're at a point where even their own fans can accept their flaws. And I I don't even know if I even have a fan base just yet or an audience, so to speak, because I do a video here, I get subscribers. I do a video here, I get subscribers based on that, and it's hard to like conjoin the two. And maybe it's because of this channel. I've kind of like flip flopping, and I'm still somewhat more or less in an experimental phase. I know. I know what basically got me on the map here right now, as in, well, technically a foot in, is these reaction videos. But the more I do reaction videos, the more I go, well, is it really something that I want to do? And it's like at the same time, because YouTube's policies are weird. I've getting close to like, um, I'm already actually at 30 minutes of talking. And, honestly, I don't know what else to talk about. Actually, I do have all these ideas. It's whether I should act upon them, and I'm having this constant back and forth, and I really need to consult somebody. Honestly, I know people pitch me ideas, and I'm more open enough to try it out. And I guess I could just sit here and talk about random topics. That's what's one of those things that was ideas that was like in my back of my mind, because I always advertised on my channel that I do reactions, gaming, and more. And it's the and more part I'm trying to expand upon. I had this idea of, and I call it Rajma Talks or something like that. And I just pick a random subject, be it controversial or something that's just minor, just anything, and I'll just like put my 2 cents. Actually, you know what? It was first called not Rajma Talk. It was called My 2 Cents. That's what I was gonna call it. My 2 cents. And if I had like a jingle or something, it would be like two pennies click in a jar. In fact, I probably would like grab a jar and have two pennies and I'll just go tink tink. I should probably do that. I mean, if you guys are interested in it, I'd be more than happy to do it. And this brings me back to what should I title this video? Cause this is kind of like something I'm doing as a spur of a moment, because I want to better myself. I need to better myself, and I'm finding it hard to do so because uh because I've often looked up on on YouTube, like, how do I grow my channel? How do I do this? How do I reach my audience? What can I do? And I don't know what more can I do outside of me going, literally go to person and add everybody I see and be like, hey, check this out. Hey, check this out. And be that one annoyance. And not the route I want to go. Actually, it's a route that one should never go. But how can you start when you? How can you get your name out there without annoy people, so to speak? Perhaps I was just gonna title this video "I'm just talking." uh, yeah, maybe it'd be a thought provoking video for people. Maybe you're not. Maybe just rambles of a 27-year-old who can't seem to get his shit together, despite being so collected. Who knows? I just hope things often get better in the future. I only pray so.